Good.
Great stuff.
But that's what we like to hear. Not underwater up there, then?
No, not yet. We did see some places though, didn't we, Sam?
Yes.
Underwater, yeah.
It's shocking round by us, Tamworth. There's only 2 roads that are actually passable to get in and out of town.
Our house is on a hill, so...
Is it? Yeah, mine is.
We got
the
the best of it,
Yeah.
but at the bottom of the road, because we could slope into a canal,
Yeah.
it's absolutely flooded, so...
You get something wet and dry. So.
Yeah, getting the wet, isn't it? Getting the wet.
You take one of
them.
Yeah, my local pub's actually underwater, so it's probably
we need one then. Because of the school, I run the stage, because they've got a pupil-run departments, and one of them's the stage, and I manage all the facilities of the stage.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what I do. It's like a Saturday job. I love it.
In between your positions.
So I've got well, the office is fully kitted out in Swan stuff now.
Excellent,
all the Mathew Richards stuff they had went straight in the bin.
Excellent, right.
But it was flooded because the office is a basement, because the stage is above the office, and the office is a big basement downstairs, completely flooded. So I need one then actually.
Well, actually, I have a word. We've not tested it properly yet. It's not gone through all of our testing, but play around with it.
Yeah.
Happy with your view on it, Matt, to be honest. Give it a good test.
We're going to be testing the floor over later, so because it's the only one in the country at the minute, so we'd appreciate what you'd say. You've got to say about it. Put it through its paces.
Darslyn's been excited for me to tell her about it.
Excellent. I must say, mate, you did really well on this morning.
Yes, it did.
No, it's really good.
We were watching you in the office, weren't we?
We were. We had it on the TV in the office. No, but to be sat there, it's a massive stage. And 150 back. It's a big thing, and you think. You know,
it was
really well.
To be honest, it was very good for them too. What questions they asked were the right ones. I didn't want them concentrating on I've got a shed full of hoovers, because it just makes me look like a weirdo, if I'm honest.
Well, your words right now.
It is though. I wanted them talking.
It's different,
I wanted them talking about influencing and how I've changed it. You know, when I was 11, 12, I repaired them, but with this influencing and being largest floor care expert, who people come in like
floor care specialist.
Yeah, I've got like Lindsay asking me about products and things, and I've got Darslyn asking me, Little Miss Mops, before she even signed up to see, they wanted my full thing on it. So it's kind of like I'm the go-to place now.
But to be fair, you come across as just straightforward and honest.
No, that's the thing.
That's all that people want, really.
Yeah, and that's why I think they want me on more now, because they want me on some days just talking about. I think they'll just get me talking about any electrical.
Hopefully egg boilers.
Egg boilers and cats. But to be honest, the woman they've got at the moment doesn't know her arm from her elbow, so she can't even tell about vacuum cleaners. So I think they'll welcome.
It's good. It's different though.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It's different, and I was quite passionate, and a lot of people said so.
No, I thought it came across really well.
No, it's just honest. I think for me, because we chatted obviously in London, we did you do this type of stuff, and you're younger. It's new. It's difficult for us. But for you, you come across dead relaxed, dead chilled, all the controls, fine,
Dad looked like he was enjoying it as well.
Yeah.
He was.
I was telling him not to talk much.
I did notice that, though, because it's like, Dad, speak when you're spoken to. So it's like role reversal.
Speak when you're spoken to. I want to plug the Vac Mat. And to be honest, that was the only thing I wanted to plug more. The Vac Mat. I was dying to say, would you just all follow me on?
Your followers must have gone up.
They went up about 3,000. So
almost as many as our competition that we did.
Yes, that went really well.
Well, we got you to 10,000.
That was pretty.
No, but thanks anyway.
No.
It's nice to see all see, but it's given us a presence and awareness that we wouldn't have got.
The upright went really well with that too. The amount of messages I got saying, I want something just to tide me over till Christmas or whatever, and 55 quid.
But for that, you can't. It's a great product.
I love it.
It's a great product, great
brand. But they're not the cheapest. I mean, unfortunately, cheap is not always value for money. As you pointed out.
Well, you know what? You can get a very similar machine in Argos for 50 quid, and a load of these. I call them rabid vacuum enthusiasts because they just annoy me. They're all jealous. They're all angry. They all want to pull you up on something, and then they say, "Oh, it's the Argos." It's not. The Argos one's got a 6-month warranty for a start. So you've got a quarter of the warranty. The cord on the Argos one's 4 meters. so it's not the same.
Yeah.
Handle's plastic, the filters aren't HEPA on the Argos one.
Yeah, exactly.
And the hose isn't a stretch one, it's just a fixed
Exactly right.
meter one. So you are not getting the same machine.
The problem is, I guess, on uprights, a lot of them do look quite similar, don't they? That's the thing, but it's all about the spec, like you said, the warranties, and also, do you trust the brand as well?
Yeah, and that's the thing. You've done it really well with Swan's marketing.
To be fair, the Swan side was good, but you've got to give credit to the Eureka side.
Yeah.
That's the factory side.
Technology in it,
And we keep saying we should take you to China. You're going to go to China at the moment because all the travel and all it's all messed up, and they're in a bit of a pickle themselves. But you should come to that factory with us.
Yeah,
they own the factory. It's the best factory I've ever been to.
Yeah.
But we've been to a lot of factories. It's the best.
Yeah,
definitely.
You know, so from that point of view, it'd be interesting for you to see.
Wait till your GCSE.
The way the brand's got off. I had completely forgotten about Swan last year, if I'm honest, and the way it came back up.
The floor cares help massively. Like Rob said, having the right brand with the right products and stuff.
Yeah, and the way it's come back up with all. When you've got a number of influencers talking about the same thing, and all saying it's great, people begin to go, oh well, he's saying
it's not just
good.
one person.
She's saying it's good. This morning is saying it's good.
But the thing is, right, we've done this for a long time, and we're now speaking to consumers.
Yes.
You help us do it, influencers do it. Whereas before, we'd have to go and see the same buyer that bought that vacuum just for that Argos. Would be the same buyer we have to go and sit in front of.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there and say there, no. And we say, actually, it's a much better value product, better hose, better handle, better spec, great price. She said no. So we never got the opportunity to put in front of the customers. If they say no, we didn't go on the page. And the Argos catalogue does it. So, but now we can almost leapfrog Argos and talk to consumers.
Well,
that's been our success. Really.
There's no gatekeeper now, is there? You can target whoever.
Well, that's the thing. It's with it all now. It's more people are going online. I really wanted to go into Curry's and demo the Power Plush and that. Of course, Dyson made a complaint that I was being too pushy. Well, probably because I took 3 of her sales on the first. I went in Black Friday, first hour in there, took 3 of her sales that were going to be V7s, and then magically the manager came over and said, "You're being too pushy." And after she'd been speaking to him, so you think. I'm
sure Dyson wouldn't think it's too pushy if you selling the V7s. But for us, it's not knocking any competitor, any retailer. The product's just a good product.
Yeah, and it should sell itself. It's better than I test a lot of vacuums around the £200 price range, and while other machines, some of them are better at a specific task a little bit, that comes best overall. Like
from an all-round point of view.
I tested one recently, £179, you know what it is, and it's amazing at deep cleaning carpet. The minute it comes to anything size of a lens, push it. And when you're doing hard floors, it's just that Power Plush head on hard floor for 120 quid is just unbelievable. It doesn't spit anything, it doesn't push it.
It's tangle free as well. That's the other thing, isn't it? For pets and stuff. So.
But
I think the value for money thing is what we try to do across the kitchen as well. So it's not just the vacuum cleaners, whether it's our kettles, whether it's toasters, whether it's our microwaves, whether it's our fridges. It's always about value for money.
And not making something that's overpriced and
under delivered.
Definitely.
Swan's never been about that. It's always been the value for money brand over the years. It really has. But even back in the day, because Swan was associated with Goblin, the original vacuum cleaners, but part of BSR back in those days. So people know it. But we just wanted Swan to be cool because it's cool, it's good product, not because your grandma and granddad had one, or your dad had one, or your uncle had one.
Well, that's the thing.
It's helped us put us back on the map.
Because used to be Very or Littlewoods, was it?
2002. It was like we.
And I think a lot of the designs were older.
It was more
very
off
much
the shelf.
Very much. I mean, Littlewoods is a mail-order company, so it's they're generally an older demographic anyway, and the products were suited to them. But they, to be fair, they did a real good job. They were caretakers for the brand for 17 years.
But you've appealed to a new market, haven't
you?
That's it. The younger generation who...
one of the things Rob always used to talk about was we used to say 10 years ago we've missed the iPod generation. You can't even buy an iPod now, can you? That's how much it's all advanced. No, but it's true. So now it's the whatever's after millennial, Gen Z.
And you came in at the right time with your cordless vacuums, especially.
Oh,
They-
right, yeah.
Now it's kind of got a bit too late. The market's so crowded. Unless you've got a name for yourself, like you have now, with so many people, even the people who bought them, saying, "I love it." But you know, when you bring in something new out, it struggles now.
Yeah.
Brand new brand. There's already a lot of boxes ticked. You know, Dyson have got the expensive market.
They have, but they've dropped the price recently and quite a lot across the board, and they're obviously the market's it's still tough.
Yeah, it is.
It is still tough.
Especially when Shark are bringing their bottom of range cordless to £150,
Yeah.
and Shark have done something unbelievable with marketing.
Well, they spend. I know how much they spend, but it's tens of millions of dollars
on marketing.
It's just about. It's about $20 million spend a year, which is. It's a massive spend.
Yeah.
We haven't got that budget, but then again, we can't build it into the price of the products either.
No.
You know, so we're just getting that balance of being able to speak to people enough, but not having to put £10-20 of advertising cost in each product. Just so you can put it on the TV, so the consumers are paying for their own advertising.
Exactly.
So it's a bit, it's getting that fine balance. And they've done a great job.
The thing with
them
them is the returns rates are pretty unbelievable, especially in curries. They can sell 9 very easily at £300, but 2 days later, 3 of them will be behind the counter.
The thing is, and this is not a knock at them. This is their expectations of that product. They're huge because it's expensive. It's really, really expensive. And you think, okay, you paid a lot of money for it. You want a bit more than just a vacuum cleaner. But actually, it's just a vacuum cleaner. But part of that extra you pay is to pay for the funding for advertising.
Well,
so
what you get with them isn't it. What you get doesn't meet the expectations. For £300, you want something that's going to last 5-10 years. I have got 4 or 5 into repair that are months old, and like they're not easy machines to repair. These machines can be taken apart like that easy. All the parts are available on your website. They don't put any parts available. All the parts are glued and tamper-proof screws, soldered wires, so you can't just unclip and pop them back together. And it's kind of like people don't like that now. They don't. A lot of people don't want to just throw the product away now.
Well, it's anything sustainable. You know, the generations. Because you go through millennials that everyone absolutely they want the latest phone. They want the latest. But now they're thinking actually, I'll just get a SIM card and keep the old phone. It's like football shirts. Where everybody used to want the new football shirt at the start of the season. Now people, it's retro to have all the different ones. You know, so people, they can't afford to waste the money.
No.
And they don't always want to add it to the landfill either.
No. With the environment.
No, of course we don't. None of us do.
It's a big thing of people. And that's why a lot of the things we've done on YouTube, like maintenance and fixing things up, do so well, because people prefer to.
It's going to get bigger and bigger, that, isn't it?
People prefer to go and watch how to unclog their...
Something quite satisfying about watching a video on YouTube and then actually putting it into practice.
There is actually, it's quite therapeutic.
No, and you've done it yourself for free.
If I ever had a problem with vacuum cleaner, I know who I'd call.
But no, thanks, Matt, with everything you do. I really appreciate it. And, you know, we're pleased you like the products.
The thing is, the customer's happy at the end of the day. Who I sell it to, they come back to me and say, oh, I loved it. And when you're getting people sending you photos of the tub full of stuff after their Henry, and they're going, I love it. You know, I've got something, they've got something, they're like, you've got something.
Brilliant.
Everyone's happy, you know.
It's good. It's good for your brand as well.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to push good product, don't you? Because
if I sell rubbish, people will begin to go, do I trust him?
Don't want that at all. How's your dad anyway? Right?
He's good, yes.
He's good.
He's at work today. He wasn't coming as youth.
Well, I thought one of his mum or dad might have been coming.
Mum's
they're always welcome anyway, you know.
I'm sure we'll be back.
Good,
hopefully,
That's good.
But it's just now moving into a wider range of products is what I want to do.
Okay.
So that's why I'm doing a lot of the kitchen stuff now.
Egg boilers.
Oh, listen, we'll work with you.
The egg boilers have went really well actually, because I like to keep things real. I just tell people it as it was. You know, Shark gifted me that Ion Flex vacuum, and we were as impartial as we could be, weren't we? It was bad, and I called it out, and people then had a lot of trust when I'm putting up proper videos demoing them.
Definitely.
So they do trust.
Oh, we realise it can go both ways.
Yeah.
We don't want to give you a problem.
Yeah.
But to be honest, all the products have been really good.
Yeah,
My mum likes to moan about the tea canisters not having S, C, and
you know what? It's a fair point.
T
Because
on
I
them.
use one of our little Swan. This little Swan S. I put my
Yeah.
Swan on this because I know which one's a sugar.
Yeah, he likes to moan about
It's
that.
a fair point.
But yeah, and people like to.
People do use them for different things. That's
People like to put the bread in the toaster the wrong way.
Yeah.
But you know.
You get into problems when you start telling people how to boil a kettle or
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of the messages I got.
I bet.
I put up a photo of the getting on the train this morning, documenting the journey, and someone just replied, "It doesn't have a tool holder." What doesn't? Can you just give me a bit more information?
A little bit more context.
The train.
I was like, it turned out they were talking about the power clutch.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But it does. It's on the thing. But
It is.
It's on the wall mount, isn't it?
Yes. But I only know of one machine that does have a tool holder, and it's £600-500.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money for a tool holder.
Yes. I'd prefer.
But no, I think some of the later models we're looking at, because we can't talk about it today, but there's other stuff in our roadmap where we will look at introducing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes, the more the merrier.
Yeah. So get on with some demo in there.
Yes.
So what are you doing anyway today?
I think some demos, bit of a podcast interview. Are we doing?
Yeah, whatever you want. Yeah, and also the
want...
girls want to do some TikToks with you as well.
Okay. So and do you want to do a YouTube live? Not YouTube.
Yeah, Insta live. I think do the podcast and Insta and all that. Do it.
Yeah.
I think do it all one.
Definitely.